Hello lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Latoya Ebony and I do type for natural hair care videos, so go ahead, look around, subscribe. Today we're gonna get into trimming our hair. You guys, the last time I trimmed my hair was 6 months ago. 6 months ago. 6 months ago. There has been a lot of changes in my life recently, so my hair care routine got a little messed up. I typically try to trim my hair minimum once a year, like once every 6 months, and really it fluctuates. It depends on my hair and what it needs, and right now I feel like my hair needs a trim. So there are no hard and fast rules of when you need to cut or trim your hair. There are generalities, and then you can kind of play within those and really just pay attention to your hair. Why did I think that I needed a trim? Mainly because of my detangling process. So, you know, if I discover that my detangling process is taking a lot longer and my hair is snagging, trying to get married to each other a little bit too much, especially if I'm noticing most of that snagging on the ends, I know that it's time to trim. And also the feel of them, if I feel like my ends are rough and I can feel a lot of single strand knots, then I know that it's time to trim. And also by the look of them as well, if I feel like my hair is very uneven, if my ends are looking sparse, it's a lot easier to really see this when you straighten your hair out. But I want to show you today that there is a way to do an at-home temporary trim to your hair until you can get to a professional or someone who can really even you out if you really need it, especially during times where a lot of us don't have access to some salons. At the time of filming, we are in the middle of a pandemic, and so access to salons has been very limited due to safety. So this is just another way to trim your hair. If you're interested in my straightening hair process and trimming, I have a whole video on that I will make sure to link for you. And so today, what I'm gonna be doing is taking my hair. It is freshly washed. There's actually no product on it right now. I am in the middle of a very special project. No oils, no butters. I'm detoxing my hair right now just to kind of check it out, see how it goes. So I'm actually going to be doing a twist out with a mousse, and I'm going to be using Hair Rules Wavy Mousse for this. My hair was previously dampened with water in the shower, and I'm going to go ahead and dampen it again, use the mousse and let it dry just a little bit, and then go ahead and trim. But that means that I need smaller twists. I am gonna take each twist, separate it into at least 2 sections each, and then create a twist from that. So my hair is all twisted. These are like medium-sized twists, I would say, small to medium. Not many, but small to medium. Really, if you really want to try to get every strand, the smaller the better. But this is how I typically do it. Actually, this is how I've done it throughout the past, 10 years when I want to trim my hair with twist. I've got a few clips to help keep me organized. I've got a pair of scissors that I only use for my hair and are specifically made for hair. These are hair cutting shears scissors. You don't want to use any scissors that you use to cut like cloth or paper with, because it will ruin the blade and it could damage the strands of your hair. So you really want to use scissors that are specifically made for hair. And I'll start in the front. I'll take either a hair tie. You can take a hair tie if you'd like, put your hair back in a ponytail, and you can take a clip, leave a little section out. And what I do is I take that twist and I start to feel for those single strand knots and where the hair is just a little sparse. and then I will cut. There we go. Then I'll take another look at it, feel it again, see if I need to cut some more. And for me, each section is a little different. So this is not a method to get your hair straight. This is not a professional job. You want to go to a professional for that. But if you kind of want that in between before you see a professional, this is, you know, you got to do what you got to do. We are in dire times right now, and I'm not going to deal with a detangling nightmare while I'm waiting for the safety of the country, you know? So again, I just repeat, I feel for like extra dryness, extra knotting, and I just cut. This one I took off a little bit more. And I just repeat this around my hair, you know? So that's what I'm gonna do. Listen, my camera shut off because it was overheating and there was nothing I could do about it, but I did go through majority of my hair, clipping those little ends off. I'm almost done. I've got 3 little pieces left. Let's see. Ooh, chow. Oh my gosh, my ends feel so much better. I can still feel that I need a proper trim. Okay, so if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that Anthony Dickey was supposed to trim my hair. He is a natural hairstylist for the most part. He does other things, but you know, that's what he's known for, wash and goes. He was supposed to trim my hair. He has a salon in LA. He was in town, he hit me up. I had family in town, so I wasn't able to do the trim with him, unfortunately. And then I moved to the Midwest, so I never got that professional trim. The last time I trimmed my hair myself, straightening and everything, was 6 months ago, as I already previously mentioned. And so I do need to see a professional, but I kind of only trust my mother. I don't know, I'm in the Midwest. Maybe they'll be easier to find hairstylists that do black hair and black natural hair, or I may just have to continue with my methods. I mean, my hair is growing, so it's not like I don't know at all what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? But as far as getting it even and really getting everything thoroughly, I feel like that's something that a professional and another pair of eyes will really be able to do. So hopefully maybe I'll see my mom. She is a licensed cosmetologist and she's very good at cutting my hair, trimming. You guys hear the mucus? You guys hear it? Oh my God. I know I'm still getting over my sickness, but I wanted to pop in and just share with you guys. Let me just show you my hair. It doesn't have to be super complicated. You are cutting off rough ends, dry ends, sparse ends, uneven ends, whatever it is that you feel you need for your hair, you're just cutting that off. You can feel the difference. It feels smooth, and then all of a sudden if it gets like real bumpy, or if you know in your like detangling sessions that you are experiencing a lot of turmoil is the word I was gonna use, but your strands is trying to marry and make babies, then you probably want to give yourself a nice little dusting or a trim. Dusting is typically the word I use when I know that I'm just kind of getting the little ends off and I'm not trying to be even and it's not like a full out trim / cut. So that's what I consider this to be, a dusting. Anyway, I love you guys. I will see you guys in a few days. And yes, you will see the results of this twist out in, I believe, my next video. Yeah.
Let me give a quick shout out to the Coily crew over on Patreon. We have a ton of fun. If you want to learn how to support this channel, go to patreon.com/Latoya Ebony and become a Coily crew member. I'd love to have you.
Check out my last hair video if you're interested in learning how I trim my hair straight, how I blow dry and trim my hair. I've got the whole process of trying to get it even there as much as I could there. And then I'm gonna put a playlist down here so you guys can, you know, check out my little hair regimen and whatnot. I love you guys and I hope this was helpful. I will see you in a few days. Mwah.